He says it's too hot, so...
Too hot, yeah.
You'd rather just go to the movies instead, huh?
Yeah, that's a good thing to do, right?
It is. Yes, Michael Cook is here to tell us about Spider-Man and...
Midsummer.
Yes.
Let's talk about the new Spider-Man.
Okay.
All right.
This is the latest in the Avenger flicks. There, Tom Holland plays Spider-Man. He's a high school student, and he's a little bit tired of being Spider-Man. He, you know, has fought a lot of villains, and now he's a high school kid, and he wants to go on summer vacation. His classmates are going to Europe for the summer, and just wants to, you know, be a typical kid. So he goes to, they go to Venice and other. There you see the beautiful city of Venice. But of course, being Spider-Man, trouble follows him no matter where he goes. Yeah. Another new Marvel character named Mysterio shows up, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, and helps him. They have to fight off some evil elemental villain that's trying to, of course, like all villains, take over the world in every Marvel movie. Sam Jackson, of course, is back as Nick Fury in all his furiness. He's always fantastic. This movie, I thought was frankly fantastic. I enjoyed the storyline. There's a twist to this movie that I will not give away, but it kind of comes out of left field, but in a good way.
Oh, good.
And so I enjoyed that thing. In some ways, it's a teen romance. There you see MJ and Spider-Man. It's a teen romance that also happens to be a superhero movie because these two characters are kind of dancing around each other in high school. You know how high school romances are. There's, you know, you're there and there's always that nervousness and anxiousness. So, but the action is fantastic. The storyline is very well done. I thought the plot was enjoyable with some good twists. This is why I give this movie a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
So very, very well, good addition.
Do you have to know other Marvel movies?
You don't have to know anything about the Marvel movies.
Or anything about Spider-Man, the other Spider-Man movie? Okay.
All you need to know, he's a Spider-Man, he has webs, and he can shoot stuff. That's all.
Okay.
If you get that concept.
Because I have to go see it, and I know I'll be fine.
It's a good standalone film.
Okay, good.
So that's the good thing about it. The next one is a horror movie called Midsummer or Midsummer, depending on how you want to pronounce it. The basic premise is, there you see on the right, Florence Pugh. She and her boyfriend, played by Jack Rayner, they have a very tense relationship. At the very beginning of the movie, she suffers a horrible tragedy, and her boyfriend, their relationship is very rocky. And frankly, he wants to break up with her, but after the tragedy, he doesn't want to do it. He feels bad. Yeah. He and his classmates decide to go to Sweden for a once in a 90-year festival because one of their roommates happens to be from that small village in Sweden. They get there, and it's just an amazing, beatific. I mean, there's dancing and there's costumes, and it seems fun, but then it seems weird all at the same time. This movie is directed by the same gentleman who directed Hereditary, the horror movie that came out a year or two ago, and this kind of falls in the same vein. The first 45 minutes kind of start off a little slow, and then frankly it just gets bonkers, absolutely bonkers in what it tries to do. And there's times where you're just confused about various aspects of it.
Like word confused.
Yeah, exactly. And to me, I thought, look, it's a horror movie, and horror movie's going to have gore in it.
Yeah.
But at times I thought they went over the top to the point of being sadistic. And anytime you have to think you need to see a movie twice to fully understand all the ins and outs, it's not a good sign. Some people seem to have enjoyed this one. I really wasn't that crazy about it, which is why I give it a 6.5 out of 10. Okay. So I wasn't wild about it. It's just wild and bunker with some things that just come out of nowhere that you just think you probably could have left that one out.
Was it boring at all to you?
The first 45 minutes, I was a little bit bored. Some people calling it, developing tension, but for me, I was just like, let's move it along.
You're like developing a yawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So at least you have Spider-Man if you want to sit in the air-conditioned theater this hot weekend.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We will be right back.